on the left, St. Francis of Assisi Square, one of the 4 colonial squares that we are going to walk through tomorrow. This is the old town of Havana, what is World Heritage Site. There's St. Francis of Assisi, the convent and church, the trade building of Havana, 19th century. So this was the square that was used to the slave auctions, to sell the slaves to the rich people who have plantations, sugar plantations. And this is where the cruise ships arrive, cruise ship terminal. You see? A terminal for the boats. So all this is the old town, and that's why it's so famous. Havana is because of this port, because the Spanish decided that Havana would be the stopping port for the ships coming from Latin America, from all the colonies. And that's why they started to build fortresses like this one that we are going to see right now on the left hand side, on your left. We're going to see a fort. Now when we turn, we're going to see a fort that was built in 1558, so it's nearly 500 years old. This one here, the Royal Force Castle, Castillo de la Real Fuerza. The construction started December the 1st, 1558, and finished 19 years later in 1577. This one here where the people are. That's the oldest fort built by Spain in America. It's the oldest. It's a World Heritage Site as well. And on the other side of the bay we have Jesus Christ, the statue of Jesus Christ. On the right, that's the biggest statue of Jesus Christ that was carved by a woman in the world. Hilma Madera, a Cuban sculptor. She did it, and it's the biggest made by a woman. And the other fort, we are going there tomorrow morning. We're going to go to the other side. That's the biggest fort. That one that we passed is the oldest. This one is the biggest, built by Spain, 700 meters long. It's called San Carlos, in honor to Charles III, King of Spain. So San Carlos de la Cabaña. That one over there was built after the British conquest of Havana from 1763 to 1774. It took 11 years to be built. So now we are in what is tourist in Havana, so the old town of the city. Japanese park. Yeah. Like 3 years ago. The amphitheater of Havana is right there. Another fort with the lighthouse over there, the entrance of the bay. And a 4-foot line, 1956 next to us. Painted in a fancy color. Yeah, plastic coach. That's the American. This building that you have across from this big park on your left now, that one over there with the dome, that building was the President's Palace. Tomorrow we are going to visit it because it's the Museum of the Revolution today. So that building over there is one of the museums we're going to visit. That was the house of the Presidents of Cuba before the revolution, before 1959. The building originally built, inaugurated on the 31st January 1920, it served as the house of the President till 1959. When Fulgencio Batista escaped and went to Dominican Republic. And there, under construction, is the statue of Jose Marti, the replica of the one that is in Central Park in New York. Jose Marti is the national hero, our national hero of Cuba, yeah. And behind the Museum of the Revolution, we have another museum that was built in 1976. We're going to see it tomorrow. This museum here is part of the Museum of the Revolution, and inside the glasses is the boat that was used by Fidel Castro to come to Cuba from Mexico with Che Guevara. In 1956, he gathered a group of 82 people and he came to Cuba to organize the war in that boat. This is the National Museum of Fine Art here on the left. This is a building for Cuban art because there are 2 buildings, one for Cuban art and one for international art. Gran Mayat. From Mexico to Cuba, yeah, for the revolution, that one. here, Central Park Hotel. And on the left now, the newest hotel we have. This is Manzana Kempinski, a 5-star plus hotel. It's the most modern. It was inaugurated last month. They are the latest hotel that is being built in Cuba. Very expensive.